This is my $5,500 inflatable boat. We're gonna take it deep into the mangroves here in the Florida Keys, and the title of this video is gonna have catch and cook in it because I ain't coming home until we got dinner. And I also have a drone. This is going to be my very first time ever flying a drone, so you may witness this thing crashing into the water. This is the Fish Skiff 16 made by Sea Eagle. I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna push it back into the sunlight for you so you can get a better view of how beautiful it is. Also, look, pushing it with one hand. Super light, easy to maneuver, very sexy looking actually. We have a 9.9 horsepower Honda 4-stroke on the back, a 6-gallon fuel jug, and I think the mileage on this thing is like 20 or 30 miles to the gallon. It's insane. I have gone so far and it'll use like that much fuel. So that tank will last you for days. There are normally seats right here, 2 seats, but I don't have them put on the boat right now. Got my plate, gotta have that on there, apparently. All the rules these days, right? And we have a measuring tape on the boat, which is beautiful. And I mean, that's pretty much all there is to it. I have a pole anchor that I keep strapped to one side, so I could just stick that in the ground as my anchor. On the other side, I have my paddle. I always need a paddle in case the engine fails. And I also have this awesome tree gripper that one of my subscribers sent me. But if you're in the mangroves, instead of using the pole anchor, this is tied right to the boat, and I just clip it onto a tree branch and it'll hold me right on there. We'll probably be using this mainly today. I've been getting so many requests from y'all to go do some more fishing on this boat, and it's been 4 or 5 months since I have done a fishing trip on this boat, and the question is, did it hold its air? So just by touching it, it feels super hard. I don't think I lost any air, so that's good. It'll hold its air for at least 5 months. Bueno. But I have a portable air pump, so we'll hook up the air pump and we'll see how much air it lost. Probably not too much, but doesn't hurt to make sure it's completely topped off. Little portable battery. Here's the air pump, and it plugs right into it. So I think you just push down and push in. This is my second time ever putting air in here. All right, locked in, turn the pump on. And the pump will automatically turn off once the proper set PSI is reached. So we'll see how long that pumps for. Oh, wow. That was really quick. All right, so it really didn't lose much air over. Well, it's probably been about a year now since the first time I inflated it, so that's good to know. This sucker holds its air. All right, she is back to maximum inflation. We're just gonna drop her on in. This right here is a mount for a trolling motor, and actually, that's the trolling motor mount right there. It comes on a plate. But I have not been able to convince myself to spend the money on a trolling motor yet, because those things got freaking expensive. I'm hoping maybe there's a trolling motor company out there that'll sponsor me one day. That'd be great. That would be just lovely. You see how easy that is? We're gonna be fishing live bait and artificials today. We got live shrimp and those crappie jigs for artificial bait. Yes, freshwater jigs in saltwater. Let's see if we can get a hook up on that. But I'm gonna put all the gear on the boat. And if you're wondering, this boat is about $5,300 with the 2 seats and the electric air pump. But you can also buy this boat without an engine and only 1 seat, basically the bare minimum package, for about $2,300. There's a lot of different ways you can set up this boat. There's even a package with a bimini top, and you could put a 5 horsepower on it, a 9.9, an electric. But if you want to look at all the packages, there's a link in the video description below, and it'll have all of the different packages that this boat comes in. And they do have some used ones available for a little bit cheaper. Actually, before I put any fishing gear on here, the first thing we got to do is come to the back. Woo! Got my little feet in the water here. We got a lot of little crabs that live in these mangrove roots. Sometimes they like to grab my toes. But to get rid of these wheels, we just undo this little strap right here, and then we're gonna pull this strap through, and the wheels will just float right off. Check out my little crappie jig. That is a 2-inch little crappie jig on a tiny little jig head. And in the last video, I had some serious problems casting it because it was too light. And a couple of y'all told me to use a rod with Power Pro. So now I'm using 8-pound Power Pro instead of mono with 10-pound fluorocarbon leader tip. So I think I should be able to cast it a bit further now, because y'all are telling me Power Pro is a lot lighter than mono and should help me flick it better. This is on the PC Fun Carbon X 500, and then I have 10-pound mono on the Carbon X 2000. So a little bit bigger of a reel, 10-pound mono with 20-pound fluorocarbon leader to a jig head, and we'll just use live shrimp on that one. So that's the 2 rod setups, and you can get 18% off on all PC Fun fishing reels if you use the code SFFC18 at PCFun.com. I'll link that in the video description below. But I think it's time we start fishing. This Yeti bucket has all of our live shrimp in it. And one little problem that I have is this lid doesn't fit on it because it'll pinch the line and then they won't get any oxygen. But if I leave the lid open, as I'm running, the water blows out of the bucket and all over me. So I'm kind of like not really sure what to... Maybe I can put the bucket in the back. It's like, I just feel like it's in the way back there. Yeah, that's in the way. Maybe I'll put it over here. I got a little crafty with it. I got a bungee cord kind of strapping the bucket down. Even got my GoPro strapped to it for some awesome angles. I have my other Yeti bucket, and in this bucket I have just some hooks, leader, line cutters, pliers, a foldable knife, a towel, and under the towel I have a bunch of ice and a couple drinks. So if we catch something, put the fish in there. Camera bag, fishing poles. Now this blue rope right here, because I don't have seats when I'm driving the boat, I like to hold it like this, and then this hand I use for the engine, and this hand I just hold on. It's a lot of fun. But let's see if the if the Honda engine turns on after 5 years of just sitting. All right, there's no rust on it. Looks good. Okay, put it in neutral, give it some pumping, and it should fire right up. Let's see, fingers crossed. Oh, first pull. Okay. Things are running a little too smooth for the South Florida Fishing Channel right now. Let's put it in reverse. Oh yeah, and there we go. Put her in forward. Sit down and relax. I'll say, if you don't have a lot of space, this boat folds up. You can deflate it, fold it up, and it'll fit in the cab of your truck. So pretty good alternative if you're limited on space. But now we are going to head deep out into the mangroves. I'm probably going to try to go at least 5-6 miles into the mangroves, probably get lost, and hopefully we have GPS signal out there so I can find my way back. Let's rock and roll, baby. Well, I'm back home already, and that is because I forgot something very important, and I know the comments are gonna dog me out unless I went back home for this. So I pulled a quick U-turn. Yes, I forgot my life jacket, and I I will wear it right now. If y'all could help me out and help the algorithm out to help this video get some views, leave a comment right now saying, don't forget your life jacket. Where's your damn life jacket, Heiko? Yeah. All right, back to the action. Quick reminder, I am picking someone next week to win a free offshore fishing trip with me, and all you gotta do to enter is go to the Apple or Google Play Store and download the Boat Daddy app. Once you have the app, make an account, and on the discovery screen, you can search Boat Daddies and look for my account and send me a message. If you're not located in Key Largo, change your current location and set it to Key Largo, and then I will pop up on the discovery page. When you find my account, send me a message and I will be picking a random person in my messages to win a free trip. Now let's go catch a fish. Holy moly, that was actually so much fun. All right, I'm gonna kill the engine. I'm gonna take the paddle and I'm gonna start paddling us into this mangrove cut. That way we're very quiet and stealthy. South Florida Fishing Channel being stealthy, what? Yes, I'm being stealthy, boys. And me personally, I actually kind of like not having the seats because it's kind of like a big paddle board. And with the seats, I don't know, to me, the seats just kind of get in the way. But I guess if you're taking someone else fishing, or you're just trying to chill, it is nice to have the seat. But I don't ever chill, so right now I'm just kind of paddling around, looking in the roots, trying to find some fishtivities. And once I see something that I like, then I'll clip to one of these trees with our tree grabber. There's some snapper right there. And I think there's a couple of nice snapper over there. And they love their mangrove roots, so they'll stay in their little roots. So I'll just clip to this tree here. Yeah, like maybe right here. Perfect. All right, first fishing spot acquired. Yes. We have a nice water flow. We got a little current running this way. So usually some water flow is a good sign. The snappers seem to love moving water. And I'm taking my life jacket off because I just want to feel free. Free falling. Hit the thumbs up for my beautiful singing. All right, so we are going to start with live shrimp. Let's just put out a live shrimp and see what happens. Using a tiny little jig head. This is a 1/18 ounce, I think. Something very small. I'm gonna hook them in the tail, just like that. We're gonna toss them right into the shade. So one thing I found out about mangrove snappers is if there's an overhang, you see how these mangroves in front of me are like kind of overhanging and it creates a shade under there? The mangrove snappers, especially here in the Florida Keys on these hot days, hot days, you know, they want a refresh. They want a slushy, just like the rest of us. They want a margarita. And to them, shade is a margarita, Patron. So why not toss our shrimp right into the shade? Oh, I just got whacked. Here we go. Ha, I got a fish. No, oh, he got off. That was first cast though. I was messing with the camera, of course, and I lost him. He wasn't huge. He was like an 8-inch mangrove snapper. I can already tell today's gonna be a good day. All right, shrimp number 2 going out. And I got a lot of questions about if these PC Fun reels are saltwater proof or waterproof. And if y'all remember the last video, I completely submerged this reel while I was fishing on the kayak when the tarpon grabbed it and pulled the whole rod into the water. And I never washed down this reel, and that was like a week ago. So, and it's still, the drag works perfect. Everything on it is perfect. There's a tiny bit of rust on this hook, and that's the only hook that has rust on it. And this thing was completely submerged under salt water. Oh, fish on. Oh, we got ourselves a grunt. Check it out. Check it out. Okay, today's gonna be a fun day. I can already tell. We're gonna have a lot of fun today. Once again, a beautiful grunt. Them cyan blues, them yellows, just a beautiful fish. Oh! Be free, my little angel. Got another shrimp on. And you might be asking yourself, Heiko, why did you not wash down your reel after submerging it in salt water? And it's because I like to test these reels and I'm really trying to see how they perform. And so far I'm loving this one. But the honest truth is, I think I'm just really lazy. I tell people that I'm testing gear out and I don't clean my gear because I want to see how far I can push it, blah, blah, blah. Listen, the truth is, I'm lazy. I'm just super lazy. Oh, we just had it. Oh! Oh my God! Oh my God, a yellow jack. Oh, get in the boat, get in the boat. Oh, that is such a good eating fish. Yes! Oh my God, that is such a good eating fish. Oh my God. Yellow jack, these are awesome sushi. Oh my God. Okay, very strong fish. Okay, so these are very good sashimi. And anytime you want to eat a fish, a sashimi fish, wow, he just whacked that shrimp. That was cool. I saw him. He was in a school of like 5 and they swam right next to the boat and I just tossed my shrimp out in front of them and he just went and sucked it down. What an awesome fish. Wow, that hook is really good in there. Okay, the thing you want to do when you eat sashimi or like raw fish, you want to bleed them because you don't want any blood in your fish. So what I got here, I got myself a little, I don't know what you call it, a stringer. There's a lot of boats out here today. There's some guy just pulled up right behind me. All right, a foldable knife. By the way, these are going to be for sale soon on southfloridafishingchannel.com. Very nice knife, made in the USA. But we're just going to slit his throat. And we're going to put him in the water and just let him bleed out. So this stringer here, it's just a piece of rope I have tied to the boat, and I have it going through the fish's gills. And he's just bleeding out right next to the boat. And there's a bunch of snappers. I don't know if you can see them, but there's like 20 snappers just sitting there kind of watching him because they're very curious what's going on up here. But they're all small. They're all like 8, 10-inch snapper. But a boat just pulled up right next to me. This is the good thing about this inflatable skiff, is that boat can't get this deep in here. And I'm about to go really deep in the mangroves to really get away from everyone because there's a lot of people out here today. And let's be honest, no one wants to listen to some YouTuber talking to himself while they're fishing. So I'm gonna do them a favor and leave here in a second. Oh, I'm on another fish. Oop. We got ourselves a little baby mangrove snapper. It's just a baby. No, they will snap at you and they will bite your finger. They're very good at that, actually. Oh, God. They have to be 10 inches to keep, but I have a golden rule of they got to be at least 12 inches. He's a lucky one. I mean, maybe if we measured him hard, he would be 12 inches. Know what I'm saying? I'm going to cast in that same spot. That was right in the shade. So when you get it in the shade, it's like guaranteed hookup. Oh, that was a little short. Here we go. Yes, that's a good fish. That's a really good fish. Oh my God, that's a... He's trying to snap me. Now that's a good snapper right there. 14 inches. That's a 14-inch snapper right there. Yes. Okay, I'm not gonna bleed him out because... Actually, you know what? I will bleed him out. It just makes him taste better. I'm gonna put him on the stringer. You know how I said that snappers bite? Look what he did. He bit onto the towel and he won't let go of it. He won't. Oh my God. I'm gonna slit his throat and then drop him into the water. There. Now we have 2 fish for dinner. And we're gonna have premium white, nice white meat because we're bleeding them out, which definitely helps with the flavor and everything. Before we toss any more shrimp out, let's toss out the crappie jig, the freshwater crappie jig, and see if we can get a bite on this. Oh, the casting is still a little tough on it. It's just so light, that's the problem. I can still hardly cast it. I'm on, oh, yes, on artificial? What? Dude. Hey, it's not a bad grunt either. If I didn't have any fish in the boat, I would probably keep this grunt. Look at that. Just, that's pretty cool. There's something special about catching fish on artificial bait. You hear them grunting? That's why they're called grunts. Yes, buddy, I'll let you go in just a second. Look at that beautiful orange mouth that they have. It's insane. Hey, at least you're not on the stringer like the other ones. If you didn't watch my last video where I went crappie, where I used the crappie jigs out here in the mangroves, these are the Bobby Garland, the original baby shad 2-inch diamond mist colored. And I pair these up with these Crappie Pro 1/48 ounce jig heads. So it seems to do very well in the mangroves in the Florida Keys for me. I would say so far that the best artificial that I've found in the mangroves. Another fish on artificial. Oh, another little grunt. All right, so the grunts absolutely love these little crappie baits. Here we go. That's pretty cool, actually. I would say that the only major downside of this little jig is it's so light that I really can't cast it at all. I can only kind of like pitch it to things close to me. That was terrible. But yeah, there's already grunts swimming up to it and looking at it. You could probably catch grunts like this all day long. Oh, they're biting it. The grunts like it when you let it sit on the ground for a second. They'll swim up to it and just stare at it and then slurp it up. Oh, they messed it up. That's the other problem with these little jigs. They get all messed up every time they get hit. You gotta like put them back on the hook properly. Look at these beautiful fish we got for dinner. Look at that. That is a beautiful mangrove snapper. Fat boy, beautiful colors. Beautiful sashimi right here. Oh yeah, we're doing good, boys. Stringers. I gotta say, the GoPro makes fish look so much smaller. If you've ever gone fishing and filmed with a GoPro, it makes the fish look tiny, but these are actually pretty solid fish right here. Welcome to your new home, buddy. I was just about to leave this spot, but a ton of snapper are just swimming all around the boat. So I'm gonna flick out the artificial and see if we can't get one to bite. They're attacking it. Oh man, see, every time they attack it and they just rip the little plastic right off of the hook. Kind of annoying. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Oh, oh, oh my God. The nice one actually just grabbed it. Oh, and there's a tarpon now. Oh shit, there's a tarpon. Okay. Hold on. If I can get this tarpon to bite, that would be so cool. Okay, putting on a new plastic. Oh, where's that tarpon at? Dude, he came rolling in like a beast. Can you guys see how many snapper there are? There's hundreds of snappers. Where's that tarpon at? Oh, the tarpon is right under the boat. He's right there. Oh my God, eat it. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. No! The snapper grabbed it. Hold on. Oh, he ate it. He ate it. Oh my God, I got the tarpon. Oh, no, he spit it out. Oh, it's such a small hook. Oh, dude, that was insane. I would have done anything to watch him jump. Tarpon have very, very strong mouths. Oh, I'm on. He's on. Wait, what? I got a nice fish. Oh, oh. Oh my God. I'm on very light action, so it's a very tough fight right now. Oh my God. No, 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 he's taking me into the mangroves. Oh, shit. He got me wrapped up. Oh, fuck. Oh, and he broke me off. What I was saying is the tarpon have very tough, strong mouths. And yeah, I think I needed to set that hook much harder to really get that hook in that tough mouth. But wow, I just had a nice fish. Oh, he broke my line and everything. Wow. But yo, just take a moment to appreciate how many snapper there are. Hundreds of snapper. You know what? I'm gonna put the camera in the water for you. Oh my God, there's a big snapper too. There's a big one right there. Oh, they're everywhere. There's a whole little school of them right there. Wow, that is so cool. We just had a really big shark swim by too, but oh, the shark's right there. I don't know if you can see him. He's right there. Big boy. It's like a 6-foot shark. Whew. Honestly, I could probably keep fishing here and just catch like 4 or 5 more snapper because they're everywhere. If I dropped a shrimp in right here, it would get whacked. But I kind of want to do some exploring. I'm more of an exploring mood right now. There's a shark right there. See him down there? Just swimming by. Okay, I said I was going to do some exploring, but I'm going to put on another artificial real quick. We got the artificial going back out and a tarpon. Where is he? He's right there. Oh boy, boys, I might hook a tarpon here. Oh, perfect cast. Come on. Oh, no. The bit. No. No. Oh, shit. Okay, there was a tarpon and there was a barracuda. They both went for it. The barracuda got it first and he just bit it off. He just bit off my lure. God damn it! Oh, the tarpon is so fired up. He wanted it so bad. Oh, no. Why? Why?
One eternity later.
Whew, I finally got this thing tied and the tarpon was swimming around the boat. And you know when there's a fish swimming around the boat and you're trying to tie a line and you're all like shaking, you're like, oh, oh, and then you keep messing up your knot? Well, that was me. So that took forever for me to tie on. I'm way too excited. But I don't see the tarpon anymore. So, but there's still snapper absolutely everywhere. So I'm just gonna do a blind cast into the world. No, right into the mangrove tree. Okay, I got it out. Phew, that was close. I'm actually getting better at casting this thing. There's definitely a technique to it. Oh, I went in the tree again. Oh no. Oh, I suck. At first I'm complaining that I can't cast far enough, and then I learn how to cast, and then I'm casting too far. I'm going in the trees. Holy smokes, guys. This is a classic Saltwater Fishing Channel episode right now. I mean, I don't think it gets more classic than this. All right, you know what? Some boat just pulled up and they're being very noisy, so I'm gonna move spots. First pull, will she turn on? All right, come on, baby. There we go. All right, unclip from the tree. These tree clippers are awesome. I'll put the Amazon link to these in the video description if you want to get one, but these are so good. If you got a kayak, a paddleboard, a skiff, yo, get yourself one of these. Again, shout out to the subscriber that sent me that. All right, so this is where I've always wanted to explore. And from the satellite images, it looks like this is a very long tunnel, but it looks a little more overgrown than I thought it would be. I already see a barracuda. It's not really a good sign. Well, let's see how deep we can go in here, because I think it goes back like a mile. This is looking very overgrown. I might not be able to turn the boat if I go too deep. Well, actually, let's keep going. Screw it, let's keep going. Looks like it kind of opens up a bit. I'm not really seeing any fish, but there might be some somewhere. It's getting really tight again. Oh, spider web. Ooh, It's all over me. Oh God. Oh. Damn, it looks like it kind of, I don't think I can keep going this way. Damn. Yeah, there's like spider webs right here. So that means no one's been back here in a long time if there's untouched spider webs. Shoot. All right. I kind of want to send up the drone and see what the tunnel looks like, and to see if I can fly a drone. That could be a big step in the right direction for this channel, you know, get the views back up and going if I start doing some dronery. This is the B-Wine F7 drone, and you just kind of take it, put it together. This is my first time that's gonna be trying to fly this thing, so oh boy. It's got a 4K camera on it. It has follow features and I think like 30-minute battery fly time. And for $500, you can pick yourself up one of these. I'll leave the Amazon link to where you can get one of these in the description below. But let's see how it performs. Here, it comes with a remote control. It comes with an additional battery, and yeah, you just put your phone in here and good to go. All right, this is such a bad idea. I can already tell you this is a bad idea. All right, now it's in video mode. Okay, I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Recording? All right, it's recording. Now, take off. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Yes, take off, do it. Oh no, you're going the wrong way. Oh wow. Okay, how do I make the cameras look down? Oh, there I am. There I am. Wow. Okay, so there's the ocean. Wow, look at that beautiful water, and look at all these mangroves. Oh, okay, see this little snaky cut? This is the little cut that I saw on the maps where I'm trying to go down, but it looks open, but it's very hard to get to. Can I go higher? Oh, I'm going higher. Wow, look how far that cut goes. Damn, if I could find a way to go all the way down that cut, that is awesome. Oh, what the hell? There's trash floating by. Hold on. Screw the drone. What the hell? No, come back here. Oh, all right. That is unacceptable behavior, to just trash floating around like that. All right. Whoa, wait, where's my drone? Is my drone? I just sacrificed my drone to pick up some trash. Can y'all hit the like button for that? All right, okay, where are we at? Okay, I'm bringing the drone back down to me. You can see me. I'm gonna wave. Can y'all see that? Yeah, there we are, baby. Check it out. We are in the middle of, oh wait, hold on. Oh, right here. This is a cool shot. Yeah, baby. All right, now for the hard part, trying to catch it. Oh, Lord. Did it. Oh my God, my first drone session, and I didn't lose it. Yo, all right. I am mega stoked right now. We've been fishing for just a little over an hour. Caught a fish on artificial, caught a fish on live shrimp, flew the drone, explored some new places. And now I'm thinking about how do we want to cook dinner. All right, one pull start this time. Yeah, buddy. Oh, time to get comfortable. Feeling pretty good, boys. Well, I'm gonna enjoy this ride home, and I will see you guys at the cleaning station. And then in the kitchen. Woo-wee. So I just had one of my subscribers, Joseph, hit me up. He was just doing some fishing, I think, down in Marathon, and he's heading back to the real world. And on his way out of the Florida Keys, he hit me up, and I'm gonna go grab some lunch with him, maybe have a beer with him. If you're one of my subscribers and you ever wanna, you know, just grab a beer, you can email me, Heiko at southfloridafishingchannel.com, or DM me on Instagram at Heiko Winkler. I'm a pretty chill person and I like meeting new people, especially if y'all got some business propositions, because you know me, I run a lot of businesses, so networking is like key for pretty much the success of anything. So I'm always about just meeting people and having a good time, especially if there's cold beer involved. I'm gonna put the boat up, go grab lunch, and then I'll see you guys in a little bit and we'll do some cooking. My sandwiches and beer. Yeah, baby.
Was beer. Now water.
Yeah.
Was beer.
We at the end of the ropes. Boom! We done had a really nice lunch. I got the boat, or the skiff, the inflatable boat, parked up, looking good. I washed it down. Yep, I wasn't that lazy this time. Tomorrow is Saturday, which means, Sunday, which means track day at the Homestead, at the Miami Homestead Speedway. We're gonna go hard and we're gonna put the bike in here. And if you watched my last video, you probably remember I totally screwed this bike up. The wheel came off, the fender came off, a little bit of grinding, the front light came off. Yeah, you know what? That was bad, but something even worse happened. Let me show you what happened to me. So I wasn't able to walk for about 2 or 3 days. I could hardly walk because I crashed this bike. And this was in like 2 videos ago. I made a video about this bike. Look at the handlebar. Okay, this handlebar is bent. It's completely screwed. The front light that was here, gone. The seat torn up. The light in the back, broken. My shoe, look at my shoe. I bought these shoes a week ago. They were fresh, white, and sexy, and now they got a hole in them. I hit some gravel. I went flying at 28 miles an hour, and my groin somehow got stuck on the handlebar, and that's what, the handlebar is actually bent. I don't know if you can tell, but my groin, it is black and blue down there, boys, black and blue. But it's track day, baby. When the R6 is in front of the ramp, you know something bad's about to happen. And I think I've gotten a lot better at this, but we're just gonna have to find out, boys. Oh, yeah. All right. This is bad. I already feel it. It's gonna be bad. Back down. One fluid motion, baby. I'm working the clutch with my left hand. I'm working the throttle and the brake with my right hand. There's 3 things going on. All right, she in there. She looking good. We ready for track day tomorrow, but I think it's time to fillet some fish, do a little bit of cooking. What shall we start with? The snapper? No, let's start with the yellow jack, or sashimi, our primo quadrido. This is the bee's knees of the Florida Keys, if you know what I'm saying. The meat on this guy is so good that you don't even have to cook it. You can just eat it raw. And the funny thing is, when I started fishing in the Keys, I thought that these were a trash fish because my buddy at the time told me they were a trash fish. Come to find out, it's one of the best eating fish that I have ever had. Honestly, it might be one of my favorite fish. So, just saying. Wow, look at that fillet job. Whack it, tackle, doo-doo-doo, baby. Ain't no meat left on that sucker. There's probably some of y'all leaving comments right now about how I shouldn't be riding a motorcycle, but the thing is, I had an R6 when I was 20 years old, and I absolutely loved riding it. And I've always loved motorcycles, dirt bikes, all that stuff. Everyone knows me as the South Florida Fishing Channel because that's what I've been doing pretty much for the last 8 years, but I got a whole history of things that I used to do. And riding bikes is something that I absolutely love doing and really enjoy doing. But can someone explain to me why loading a bike into the back of a truck is like 10 times scarier than going, 130, 140 miles an hour on the Homestead Speedway where you got concrete barriers on both sides of you, and if you mess up once, you're pretty much mangled or dead? Why is loading the bike in the truck the scary part? All right, well, we got our 2 beautiful, delicious looking little fillets here. Now, I say over and over again that when you eat fish raw, it tastes so much better if you leave it in the fridge overnight. It gives some time for the meat to tenderize a little bit. So part of me is thinking, do I eat the fish tonight or do I eat it tomorrow after the track? Because I'm going to the track I gotta leave at 5 in the morning for the track. So I either gotta do this tonight or tomorrow. Decisions. And I want to do something fun. I want to do raw yellow jack versus raw mangrove snapper, and we're gonna see which one tastes better. I've had people tell me that raw mangrove snapper is an absolute delicacy, and I have had raw mangrove snapper before. This was a long time ago with that episode with Sonny from Best Ever Food Review Show. We caught a snapper and we ate it on my boat.
Fresh mangrove snapper. Ready?
All right.
Oh, that's delicious.
See how it is a little bit chewier, but it's still,
I like it, some variation in textures. It doesn't have to be all soft for me.
That's good. Then this is the perfect platter. And that was way too fresh. That it was still chewy. We literally filleted that fish while he was still kicking, and then we ate it raw. And honestly, it was a little chewy. I didn't really like it that much. Sonny said he liked it, but I'm a little skeptical, about that. But I do want to try it the right way, letting it soften up in the fridge overnight. Woo-wee! Because I think that could be the ultimate way to have some snapper. Look at that. There ain't no meat left on that sucker. Nonetheless, we have plenty of fish here to have a beautiful meal. Both of these fish filleted very easily. I'm very happy about that. And between each layer of fish, I'm putting a paper towel, because when you let your fish age, or whatever you want to call it, soften up, becoming tender, you want it to be very dry. You don't want any moisture. So the more paper towels, the better. And the drier your fish, the better it's going to sashimi up the next day. And that is why I have so many paper towels between each fish. Honestly, I should have one more paper towel for the top, but it looks like I didn't. Did I only bring 4 paper towels? I thought I brought 5. All right, well, okay. I guess life could be worse. That is a nice stack of meat. Look at that. Boom, fillet, 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 fillet. From an hour of fishing, and I could have caught way more snappers, but I didn't feel like going that hard because I knew that I only needed 2 fish to satisfy my soul. And I can tell you right now, my soul is pretty satisfied. Look how beautiful it is out here. That is the sexiest boat I have ever seen come through. I don't even know what kind of boat that is. Editor, can you zoom in on that boat? I don't know what that is, but holy macaroni. This is a beautiful world we live in, isn't it? It's like heaven and hell all at the same time at all times. It's just, it's something else, isn't it? All right, it is the next day. Our fish has been in the fridge for like 24 hours now. We got Elliot super excited. I think Elliot wants to try some of this fish. We're doing snapper versus yellowtail jack sashimi. Which one's gonna taste better raw? We about to find out. We even got a little bit of our fresh herbs. And speaking of fresh herbs, I've been doing a little bit of growing myself. We have some peppers in here, doing a little bit of an indoor grow. We have jalapenos, parsley, dill, cilantro, ghost peppers. These are strawberries. I got some raspberries and some more strawberries coming today. More jalapenos, serrano peppers, cayenne peppers. Elliot, come here. You're gonna wanna stay inside. Yeah, because we're about to get some fish going. Yeah, buddy. You know, the crazy thing is, I've been carrying up these huge 56-pound soil bags. I've carried up like 4 or 5 of them, and I'm pretty sure all my neighbors think I'm growing weed at this point. I mean, who else needs this much soil in their house? You can see the little sprout. You see the little sprout? But yeah, our cooking game is about to step up to the next level. We're gonna have our own peppers and all of our own herbs and all sorts of good things. All right, so let's take a fillet of each. Okay, right here, this is the yellow jack. Wow, beautiful looking fish. And then we'll grab our snapper. Look at Elliot just begging for some. All right, buddy, I'll give you some in just a second. All right, I'm gonna need you to back off though. Back off, Bubba. The best part about Elliot is when you cut out the bloodline, you don't have to waste any fish because this guy will eat it. So all this red meat in the center, you want to cut that out of your fish. Right there. That is the bloodline. You know what? You just kind of chop it up a bit. Oh, whoa, whoa, pal, you're about to get some. For the record, I did survive the Homestead Speedway. Clearly, I'm still walking. All right, here you go. That's a happy little kitty cat right there. It's great because when I trim the fish to get all that blood off, I just put it in a pile for the cat. Nothing goes to waste around here. There is a little bit of skin on the meat. Honestly, you could eat that, but we're gonna be mega professional and just slice it off. All right, and we're left with a beautiful piece of yellow jack. And I will slice it and dice it. Actually, just slice it. We're not dicing it. I just like to say that. I can already tell this is going to taste good. Yellow jack has a very nice texture. It's kind of firm, but it'll melt in your mouth. So it's just a beautiful, perfect sashimi fish. All right, and then we have our snapper, which is much less firm. I don't know how to explain it, but it's not, I don't know what to expect, honestly. I don't eat this fish raw, but I have heard that it's okay raw. We're gonna find out how it compares. And even though both of the fish were pretty much the same size, the yellow jack fillet was much bigger. Kind of interesting, little fun fact, I don't know. Oh yeah, the snapper is much softer. It's kind of hard to slice. What do you guys think? Which one's gonna be better? The snapper or the jack? All right, that wasn't even half. This isn't even half of the fish. We still got 2 fillets in the fridge, and we still have half of each other fillet, and we already got a pretty sizable plate here, little appetizer plate. We'll dab up some wasabi right in the center of the plate. Bam! And then a couple of little roasted sesame seeds, just to give the fish a little bit of a crunch. Okay. And then we'll do some soy sauce, which I will just pour right in the middle, right over the wasabi. And there we go. On the left, we have the jack. And on the right, we have the mangrove snapper. All right, check it out. Mangrove snapper, jack. Let's start with the jack because I already know that I love jack. So might as well give it a little try, shall we? Look at that beautiful piece of meat right there. Here we go. Delicious. Woo! That's like, butter. Probably one of the best sashimi fish, honestly, in the area. All right, that's just melts in your mouth. Whew. All right, one more real quick. One more, y'all. Oh, I could do that all day long. And I'm about to. All right, and here we go. Mangrove snapper. There we go. That's our mangrove snapper right there. We got some soy sauce on it. Much different texture. It's like, it's not as firm. It's better than I thought it was gonna be. All right, hold on. Let me have another piece. All right, one more piece. Hold on a second. I would say between the two, the Yellow Jack is a clear winner, but the mangrove snapper is actually pretty good. It's a little softer and it's hard to describe. The Yellow Jack is like melt in your mouth, and the mangrove snapper is more like a piece of fish. I don't know. They're both good though. Yellow Jack, I'd give it 10 out of 10, and the mangrove snapper as sashimi, I would give it maybe like a 7 out of 10. Boom! But you know what? I'm gonna finish eating both of them. Oh. Thank y'all for watching this video, and don't forget, September 14th, we're doing a sandbar party at the Isla Morada Sandbar. There's gonna be free beer. It's sponsored by Boat Daddy, and it's gonna be a good time. So catch me there if you're in the area, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.